Welcome, dear graphic designers. Today we are going to be familiarizing ourselves with the tools for graphic design. I hope we are ready. Now let's dive into it correctly. So, it is very important that we understand and get familiar with the graphic design tools with Pixellab. Now, this area you see with black is called the workspace, the work area. That's where you can design your flyer, right? That's the background. So we have already imputed background here. You see, just touch. These are different background that has been made for you with text, 3D text, like that. Okay, so we're going to be discussing about them one after the other. So one of which we'll be discussing is, the first one is the background. Just like we said, these are backgrounds. Okay, these are backgrounds. These are called backgrounds. And I think there are more backgrounds here. When you click here, all right, so let's see. So click here. See, when you click here, go to image. Hope you can see it. Go to image here, click on it. You will find other backgrounds, right? This one looks like an exercise book. Maybe you want to write, Now, mind you, you might not see all of these backgrounds on your own because you are using a free app, Pixellab app. Why you are seeing all of this is because I'm using a pro app, a pro Pixellab app. So you might not find some of this background, but anyways, there are ways you can get the backgrounds for yourself to use for your design. Okay, all right, so let's move very quickly. So here, once you launch into your graphic design app, this is what you first of all see. That's the interface with the backgrounds. Okay, now backgrounds are is where you work on, where you design, how you want your design to look like. Okay, so some prefer to use black background depending on what results they want to achieve. Okay, all right, so here, secondly, the next one to backgrounds is the A sign there. So what this means is that it's a tool where you can type for text. Is a tool for text. Okay, once you click on A, you can see what's displayed. We have text, we have code. So this A is, the A tool is meant for you to type. Okay, you want to type, that's what it's meant for. All right, so let's type and see. All right, so it is for you for your topography design. Anything you want to write, that's where you should go to. All right, that's where you should go to. So this is for text. Okay, this is for text. Anytime you click, it takes you to text. Now you will find another option there. It said quotes. So on this app, there are quotes that comes with it. All right, there are quotes that comes with it, and these quotes are, maybe you want to design a quote. Maybe you are the one that loves quoting. All right, you can just select any quote of your choice. Let's just say this. You see, it will just come to your work area. See, many are called, but few get up. I was about quoting the scripture. Praise God. All right, so many are called but few get up. All right, so all like that you can get as many codes as possible by clicking on it. Many are called. You can still go back and get more. Okay, like that. So that is it for the A2, that's the text tool. All right, so the next one is the shape tool. So this shape tool allows you to get stickers, right? Stickers, selecting of stickers. Maybe you want to use a sticker, you can just go click on it. You see, these are the stickers available for you, like that. So mind you, you might not see some of these stickers on your app. That's because you are using a free Pixellab app. Okay, so but you will see many of them there. All right, so next is import. So let's take, for instance, you want to import an image to your background, to your work area. All you need to do is just click on that import and then select. All right, select. Now when you select, there are options. This is for you to resize. You see, resizing. Okay, how you want it to be. Maybe you want to make it in a cycle form. You see, right? So maybe you want to change the appearance, turn it upside down, sideways, up, down. You understand? And then when you are done, you click on OK, you select, and boom, you have imported an image. So every image can be imported through there. Now this is a draw tool. You can use it to draw. Those who are good in freehand sketch, I believe some of us did creative arts in secondary school, so that tool is for drawing. The next one are shapes. All right, we have different shapes. We have the triangle, circle, like that, the star shape and the likes. So maybe you want to use a star shape, you can just click on the star shape and you have your star, and any other shape you want to use for your design. All right, so let's go ahead. The next one is the brazier tool. So also this one is for when you want to draw as well too. Maybe you want to draw something, you use it for drawing. You can use it for drawing and tracing. Okay, use it for drawing and tracing. Majorly I use it very, very often. Not that I don't use it that much. Yes, so it depends on what you want to do with it. I think I've used it for quite some time now, but not that really much. So it depends on what you want to do. Maybe you want to trace, you want to draw, you can also use that for that purpose. Okay, now the arrow, you want to use different arrows, maybe for sign designs, making of locations, like that. So we have different kind of arrow signs here that you can use. Okay, all right, so that's that for the shape tools, right? Element tools. The next one is your fill tools. Now this majorly is meant for editing, right? Editing of image, editing your image, like this one. Now let's take, for instance, you want to change the color of your background, right? You can click on it. I hope we can see it. I hope we can see it. This is where we are. All right, this one is the one we're talking about. So it's for picture editing, background editing as well too. You see, we have colors. Want to change colors of your background, you can use that for it, right? Okay, so you want to make your background or what you are designing transparent, most especially logos. You want to make them transparent, you can as well use that by removing the background. you don't want your design to be on any background, most especially you want to design a logo, this is what you will use as transparent. Okay, all right, so let's go. Image resize. Let's take, for instance, you want to resize your workspace. Okay, let's say the width is 50 and this is 180. All right, so you have resized your workspace, that is your work environment. All right, so that's the use for that. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead. Images, we've talked about this. You want to change background, others like that, so we'll not dwell on it that much. Let's go ahead. So here, let's take, for instance, you don't want to use any of the background they gave you. You have a background that you want to use. This is where you go to, or maybe you've downloaded, just go to select from my gallery to take you to your gallery. Choose any design of your choice, any background of your choice. Okay, let's get a background so that I will show you. Okay, let's use this. So boom, so you can use this background to make any design of your choice. All right, so let's continue. All right, so let's, for instance, you want to use a background on a go, you can as well use the camera. Use your camera. Okay, all right, so let's continue. So here, this now is for rotation. Okay, also you can use this for your background as well. You want to blur some side, you know, that design that you will see some side are blur, some side are visible. So this is the use for this tool. This is the tool we are talking about here. This is the tool. This is the tool, you'll find them here. So it's basically for you to edit your background, for background editing. Okay, so you see, you want to edit, you can change your opacity, you can reduce your opacity, right? The nuance, you see, so you can use it. This for you to increase the brightness of your design. Let's say it's very dark, you can use the bright tool to, you know, do that. Contrast. Okay, you want to contrast your image, maybe it's too bright or some side are too bright, you can use that, like that. Saturation, you want to make the color saturate all around or some specific place, you can use the saturation too. All right, so let's go to the ones at the top. Now the plus sign here you see above, the plus, so some of these tools are repetitions, have repetitions. Okay, so let's take, for instance, the plus sign here is for so many other things we've discussed down here. Let's take, for instance, text. We have text here, the A sign. So maybe you don't want to use the A side, you can use the plus sign. It means to add. Anywhere you see a plus sign means to add. So you click on it, it will take you to text. All right, the next one is current date, to give you today's date, exact today's date. That maybe you want to design a flower using today's date, it will give you the current date. Sticker, we've talked about sticker, right? And also shapes, also image from gallery. Okay, and then draw. So now let me tell you something. Now there is a difference between this. If you are selecting from gallery here, it means you want to use the picture on the background. All right, you want to use the picture on a black background that you've already selected. But if you want to change the background itself, this is where you come to the background tool. All right, you come to the background tool, which is this place. Come to the background tool and then select from gallery. Select from gallery, then you you pick, let's take for instance this, all right, and then you understand the difference now. All right, so let's continue. Are we following? Are we getting it? All right, so also to draw, same thing. You want to draw, select the color you want to use and begin to draw. Okay, I know sabi draw for draw you. All right, so let's continue. Here, the next one next to the plus sign, it's for exporting and also for saving. For exporting and saving. All right, it is for exporting and saving. This is one we're talking about. Let's take for instance, you've done your design and you want to save it. Let's say this is the design you made. This is the design you've created, and you want to, save it. What do? You go here, click on save as project. Click on save as project. You name it, and then click on OK, boom, and then it will save. Okay, but if you want to export, like you want it to be on your gallery, because saving as a project will remain on the Pixellab workspace, so that you will not lose it. You can go back to it to retouch and re-edit, and make sure as you are working you are saving, so that you will not lose it. It can be very annoying. Sometimes you are working, you are almost done, your phone will just misbehave and you did not save your work. So please make sure as you are working you are saving. Okay, and then next is save. Let's say you are done and you want to save. Always save your project as PNG, and then always save it with ultra. Okay, it helps give your picture good quality. You can as well save with JPEG, but some phones don't open files with JPEG format, and some don't open with PNG format, so it depends. But I advise that anytime you are working, use a JPEG PNG to save. Okay, but you can as well use JPEG, any of your choice, because some phones can open both. So yeah, so that is it about that. Now the share sign is for you to share on a go, to share what on a go, and also to save. You see, I told you can, it's a repetition. Let's say you finish design and you want to share on WhatsApp directly. You just click on WhatsApp, all right, and save to gallery. Or you want to share on Facebook, like that, Twitter, like that. All right, so let's continue. Now here also it's for your quotes. Remember we talk about quotes, so you don't want to use that way. You can just click on this quotation mark and it will take you there. Here also you want to use image from your gallery. You just select, okay, you select, pick any picture of your choice and make it your background. Okay, that's also for background. All right, sorry, I went and closed the app. All right, so let's continue. Also, you want to view your work on a full screen. Yeah, you can also click there. It will give you your work from a full screen perspective. Okay, full screen perspective. All right, so let's continue. Yeah, all right, so you want to export, same thing. You want to resize your image, right? We have A4 size, we have A3 size, we have A6 size. So this image size, it's for you to select the dimension. All right, select the size of your work, of your design. On what size do you want to be? Is it on A4 for printability? Is it on A3, like that? All right, so that's the use for that. And the rest are just irrelevant for now. So maybe you want to exit the app, you can also exit from here. All right, and then you close. So that is that. Thank you so much for your time.